Hi guys, welcome to Legos with NIX, and today we've got this set. Today we have Rescue Reinforcements. It's ages 8 to 14, kit 70813. It's 859 pieces. Here's the front of the box with a fire truck, and with the redneck helicopter, and with the Micromanager. This kit comes with 5 minifigures. Blaze Firefighter, the Blacktron fan, Fabu fan, Hank Haystack, and Robo SWAT. Here's the back of the box. We're not even gonna unbox this thing, let's just get right to building.
Alright, so here's Daddy's review of Rescue Reinforcements from the Lego Movie. This is a really super cool set. The helicopter's pretty awesome. This is my wife's favorite thing. So the helicopter's kind of cool. It has the most interactive parts and the most weird parts. We've got a little chicken up here looking through a telescope. We've got a pig on the back of it. These things move, the tail rotors. And then we've got a fruit basket that the guy can dump out on the enemies. And here's the most funny part, is it actually has a carrot bomb that comes out here, and it'll drop carrot bombs on the bad guys. And that slides in and out like that. He also has 2 missiles that shoot. As far as helicopters go, this isn't the coolest of helicopters, but it is pretty creative how they put it together. And we got this guy, this old redneck guy flying it. He's got the double controls. So pretty cool. On to the next part. We'll go over the Micromanager next. Now the Micromanager looks scary and menacing, how Micromanagers are supposed to look with their claw hands, and he's got this Fabu lady in his clutches, and he's got a little pistol gun thing here, a little laser beam shooter. And he has sides that flip up, and then missiles that come out of the sides. Both sides do that. Like that. So that's kind of cool. And he's got extra missile storage inside there. Now the Micromanagers Legs, that's the big complaint on the Micromanager, is they're pretty flimsy. We actually built this a long time ago and let NIX play with it for a long time. And we lost some parts. The legs are really quite fragile, and the legs kind of do this thing. But we've lost a lot of parts and had to replace these parts a lot with our own pieces because it does fall apart. It is quite fragile with the legs. However, it is a Micromanager, and Micromanagers are cool, and they're a great bad guy, and I like the design of them, so that's pretty awesome. And now, on to the final, and probably the biggest selling point of this kit, is this awesome Firefighter Rescue Reinforcements guy. Let's pull the Firefighter out of the top. Oh, I got his hat. There we go. There we go. He's looking pretty awesome in his firefighter gear. He's got a sweaty head, you can see there. Oh, and he doesn't have a face on the back. He just has a sweaty face, that's it. But he's looking pretty intense. It has a movable fingers, movable hand. It's got axes and all kinds of stuff all over the place. There's lots of cool details. It's got a water spray, like Gatling gun on the side here. It's got a hose that comes out right here that you can wind up. That's pretty cool. On the back of him, we've got a cool ladder and some neat vent hose thingies going on there, and some fire hydrant looking things. We've got some air tanks for firefighters, and on his arms we have firefighter helmets, which is pretty cool. Now, here's where the kit has its downfall, is the pieces that hold these bottom parts of the legs are just the easy pivot pieces from the old Bionicle sets, if you remember those. And they're really, they're not flimsy. I mean, the legs are gonna stay together, but they don't help him stand up very good. This top piece also comes off pretty easy, which it's meant to. But if it gets a little forward or a little bit back, it'll fall over. And so this one was broken over and over and over again by NIX and his friends, and we had a hard time keeping it together. So although it looks really cool and it's really, looking pretty cool, it has a lot of fragile pieces, like these come off really super easy, and it's not very sturdy. And so when you're playing with it, it's really hard to play with it and have fun when it's always falling over and things like that. Otherwise, for the look of it, if you're just getting it for a set that you're gonna put somewhere, it looks really cool. I love the way it looks, and I love the minifigures. And these guys engaged in battle could be really cool. So, if you're buying this for a kit for a kid to play with, no matter what age, it's not really fun to play with because it always falls over. So if you get a kit for that reason, I'd give this, maybe, not so good. However, if you're getting a kit because it looks really cool, then this is a great kit, and I would give it a thumbs up because it does look awesome, and these are very poseable. All in all, the verdict is, as a model kit that you just put together and have it look cool standing somewhere, this gets a thumbs up because it is really cool. However, if your little kids want to play with it, if you're buying this for a little kid to play with a lot, and for parts, as far as building other kits, it's not so good. There's not a whole lot of parts in this kit that you could use other than maybe, building a fire truck or, a redneck shack or a Micromanager. So the parts are pretty kit specific. You can't really, you can use your imagination with them, but not as easily as other sets. So overall, this kit would get about 75% from us.
Thanks for watching Legos with NIX. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome Lego reviews. Awesome.
All right, give me 5, buddy. Oh. Yeah, all right.
Hey, what happened right here?